Hello there, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now, I was putting off making a video for the past month or so because I severely sprained my ankle and also got really sick, so I sounded horrible. And in my last video, I wasn't sounding that great either, so I was like, let me wait until I sound like myself again. And then allergy season came, so I'm either gonna sound sick or that I have the sniffles, and I'm okay with that. Not really, but it is what it is. So I wanted to start a series on my channel called Shower Thoughts because not everything can be hard-hitting, journalistic news like my other videos. That is satire. They're not like that at all. I just wanted to have a series to share my kind of random thoughts, and I don't know, instead of talking to the wall, I could talk to my camera. So, yeah. Anyways, today's Shower Thoughts is about self-care, or at least the way how self-care is promoted on the internet. Now, I've always liked the idea of self-care. I like the idea of using things or doing things in a way that takes care of you and promotes your best self. But according to the World Wide Web, it's about overconsumption. There's too many things to buy, it all costs too much money, and to basically look the same. And if you don't have what's on trend, then you're left thinking, am I really taking care of myself? So, what is self care and why does it seem to be product based? Well, if I were to deduce all the videos that I see on the World Wide Web, it seems like skincare or self care, more rather, is something that you can buy, not something that you do. And for good reason, it's worth a lot of money. Back in 2023, the beauty market, which includes skincare, makeup, fragrance, and hair care, was valued at $579 billion, billion with a B. And the fashion industry was valued at $1.7 trillion with a T. So there's a lot of money going around. So the next time you see an influencer promoting this hot new product, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of other companies behind that one influencer that want them to push out these trends. My other problem with self care is that it seems like it's an amorphous term that applies to anything. Now, I get it. When you're on social media, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever, everybody tries to find their niche. And sometimes people's niche is using terms from categories over here and applying it to categories over there. Like, washing dishes used to be called a chore, but you might end up on somebody's Instagram and it'll be called self care. Picking up dog doo doo used to be the responsibility of owning a pet, but scroll far enough, it'll become self care, which I don't know how, but I'm sure it will. Now, don't get me wrong, I think there are many ways to care for your environment that helps you mentally and physically. But I just don't believe that every aspect of your life has to be some grand gesture of self care. Some things are just a chore, some things are just common responsibilities. And there might be those of you who disagree, and that's okay because we all have different philosophies on how to live our life. I guess what I don't like is the overindulgence of self care in the popular media or with trending influencers of the day. In my opinion, self care can include those things that happen to be popular or are trending, but it should never be at the detriment of self awareness. For example, I've fallen into the trap of looking for results from products that I would buy instead of personal development like a long time ago, and I privated this video so you can't find it. But I made a video about self-care and skincare, and I was slathering this turmeric mask over my face thinking it would fix me and all this kinds of stuff. And when I would turn off the camera, I was fully, this is really embarrassing to admit, but anyways, I was fully exhibiting the signs and symptoms and behaviors of a person who may have had BED. So, was the skincare, was the self-care working out when that was what was happening behind, when that was happening when the camera was turned off? I cannot tell you in good faith, yes. But at that time, when I was being a little silly willy billy, I thought it was working. So, what does all of this mean? I don't think it's wrong to use products that happen to be trendy or whatever the case may be, especially if they help you feel better about yourself. Like, I feel good when I brush my teeth. I feel good when I wash my face. I feel good when I use shower soap that makes me smell like oranges. That makes me feel good about myself. But also, in my opinion, I feel like self-care is not just a product-based thing, it is also a personal development thing. And personal development starts with self-awareness and creating boundaries for yourself and the people around you. And the person that you learn to cultivate, that you want to be in the future, will have a greater lasting impact than any product that you will ever buy. Well, I guess except the plastic things that our stuff comes in. I think the plastic will last longer than maybe Earth itself. Those are my shower thoughts about skincare. What are yours? Share in the comments. And with that being said, thanks for watching.